Well, the general comments are Adrian Orozco. I think, obviously I thought there's more to it. We had to score some runs. And I thought the guys really did a good job offensively. They really were, hitting balls hard, and I thought we were doing a good job against our pitcher, who also threw really well. We had a couple opportunities there. We hit some line drives out. People who were in a scoring position. Maybe could have broke that game open a little bit more. But you know what? I mean, the story of the night is Adrian and Nick behind the plate did a phenomenal job being a good leader, being vocal, keeping them in the game. And, it was pretty special. For me, I don't know if I've seen a better performance by a guy in this setting. So you don't even really need to talk to me anymore because that's all I really have to say about that.
On that note, let's go to Adrian. Adrian, wow, the obvious statement, performance of your lifetime, I imagine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk about your evening, please.
It was crazy. My job is to keep us in the game, and if you take a step back and look at it, even in that ninth inning, it's only a 4-run game in a small yard with the heart of their lineup. So I think just slowing myself down and realizing that winning the game is more important than what else is going on, I think really kept my head on straight the whole night.
Hit the batter to lead off the seventh with that first pitch and came on back and struck out the side. That was a great inning for you. You didn't get rattled by that at all. Stayed focused, and talk about that inning, please.
Yeah, so we went first pitch curveball, didn't break and hit the guy, and after that it was just about executing pitches. I think I don't know what the score was then, but it was 2-0, 3-0, and a leadoff guy on. So again, just slowing myself down, staying down in the zone, making pitches, and making sure that I was putting up zeros.
That's a team over there that's hit 70 some odd home runs here in this ballpark this season, and you throw a one-hit shutout against them. Again, just an incredible performance for you, a formidable lineup on that side, and what made it so easy for you, seemingly?
It wasn't easy. I think a lot of it was just keeping the ball down. That was the biggest thing, was keeping the fastball down, keeping the cutter down, and keeping the good, break on the breaking ball, and just mixing pitches, quality pitches, mixing pitches in and out, and I think that's what kept them off balance.
Had you been involved in a game like that before? Is it the longest you've taken one of those?
No, never.
Nick, let's go to you. You caught that game tonight. First season of on-the-field college baseball for you, first postseason. Had you ever been involved in a game like that behind the dish?
Not even close.
What can you say about your pitcher tonight?
He commanded the zone really well, stayed down in the zone, pumped knees, and made really quality pitches.
Let's talk about this postseason in general for you, Nick. Obviously, again, you redshirted last year. Talk about your development over the course of this season, leading up to now being 2 wins into a regional here.
It's different than what I'm used to. I'm not really used to college baseball yet, and just getting myself to slow down and learn the game and just trust what I prepare for is what I need to do.
Coach, let's go back to you. I want to ask you collectively, these last 2 nights, your 2 fifth-year seniors both happen to be Chula Vista products. I think one of them had somewhat to do with Adrian being here with us here this evening. What can you say collectively about what you've seen out of these 2 kids these last 2 nights?
Well, you just look at what they've done. Troy over the course of his entire career here, just the leadership that he brings, and just the energy. And if you're in our dugout, you know who the emotional leaders in our dugout are. It's Adrian and Troy every game. They're into every pitch. They're encouraging pitchers, hitters. They understand what we're trying to do as a team. They keep the energy up. They're great culture guys, great teammates. So to have this type of success for them is they've earned it. They've earned this opportunity. They've earned the reward of being and having these types of games and these types of moments, and I'm proud of them. We're pretty excited that they're on our team, and we're excited that they're Tritons.
Adrian, I want to hear what you have to say about that relationship. You and Troy, you've known each other a long time. Did what you see from him last night play any role in your focus tonight and your effort? And
Yeah, absolutely.
How
yeah.
inspiring?
Yeah, so we're really, really competitive, and we compete at everything. No matter what we're doing, we're trying to one-up the other person. And, you know, Troy pitched a crazy good game last night, and I'm not going to lie, you come in thinking in the back of your head, you know, you kind of want to match what he did, and it's been really cool to get to play my last year with Troy and just kind of bringing that energy to the team.
So 10 years from now, when he tells you that he threw a CG, you're going to tell him you threw a one-hit shutout?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to let him live it down.
Finally, Coach, in the top perch here, this regional 2-0, you'll wait for your opponent tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Again, based on those two guys in particular, your pitching sets up pretty well. Look ahead for us, please.
Well, I think, you know, looking ahead for us, you know, it's good to be where we're at. You know, you'd rather be where we're at than you know, with a loss. At the same time, you know, we know what we have to do. There's still a lot of good baseball teams in this tournament. Our job, what we're trying to do is just keep winning the next pitch, not get ahead of ourselves, and just play the way we play. And if we do that, you know what, we'll be in good shape. Win or lose, we'll hold our heads high. And right now, that's what you're seeing. And you're seeing a team that's just playing for each other and sticking together and staying focused one pitch at a time. And that's our key.